Wow. Wonderful people. Thank you for again today. Yes, yes, yes. And blessings and all that good stuff. And today, what are you thinking about? Where's your mind? Hmm. What about your mind? What's up? Penny for your thought. Aha, I got you. Okay, now. Well, how about $1 for your thoughts? Huh. Oh, you want to know what you're thinking about. But anyway, we are talking about the mindset. Yes. And before we go off the deep end, before we get off the bad subject matter and everything, uh, well, we're talking about salvation. We're going to talk about how to get close to Jesus and how to be saved. We should be talking about leading them to Christ. Okay, good. Leading them to Christ. Beautiful. That's what we want to do. Lead them to Christ. But how you lead somebody to Christ when they don't want to believe, when they don't want to think about Christ, when a million people a year leaving the church. Why? So we got to talk about the truth. Think about your mindset. And this is what, for those people who think about, okay, leading people to Christ and everything, you ever thought about Jesus? Jesus the Christ, all right now? And what he did, what he started his teaching? What did he do? Matthew 5, all right? Beatitude, changing your mindset, people. Change the way you start to thinking. Do not be conformed with the way of thinking. Be therefore transformed by the renewing of your mind. God wants us to have a different mindset. And having a different mindset is thinking positive. That's what we're doing today. Now, you want to call it motivational, you want to call it inspiration, that's okay. But what are you doing in order to get people to have a different mindset? Because the Pharisees, I hate to use these bad words and people talking about all these different nasty things, talking to the church nowadays, but they done messed over people's minds so bad. I'm telling you. And I could use some of them words that I used to use in the bad days, in the old days, right? But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be nice today. I'm going to be nice today. Yes. So let's not put people in a bad shape, right? But we've been hearing all this garbage. This how you call it? They said doctrine. Ain't nothing wrong with doctrine as long as it's the truth. As long as it's something good, as long as it's something valuable, and as long as it's something that came from the Almighty. And if he says something, if he's called a doctrine, hey, let it be so. But why bother with trying to set people down, put people down, and then give them in a bad place, give them a bad situation, so they can think in a negative position? And that's what happens today. They're putting their mind in the bad place. They're thinking the wrong things. They're holding on to the wrong thing. They're internalizing lies and more lies and rumors of lies and false teaching, false doctrine, false this and false that, false people, line on top of line on top of line. Instead of line, the Line, they're talking about LIE. All right. So we have to talk about nowadays the truth. And what is the truth? The truth is coming from the Lord. Truth is something that's valuable and is bringing forth positive things in life. It's not a lie. It can be backed up and it's being, therefore, not only can it be backed up, it can be proven. So that's the truth, right? But the point of it is that we have gotten so far off course, off the off the value of what it is. We're listening to so much stuff. We're hearing so much stuff. The devil have our ears left, right, and in between. And why you said the devil have your ears? Because he's been teaching us some stuff that we don't even need to know. He's been misusing the Bible, misquoting scriptures, sugarcoating, camouflaging, and everything else. Well, you know what I mean? But that's when he comes still, and destroy. And you know that. So why we still listening to him? Why we still believing him? Why we still holding on to the lies instead of holding on to the truth? That's why we said positive thinking. That's when Jesus came around and said that think positive, think the good way, think the way he tells us to do now. Change that mentality, change your strategy, change the way of doing things, saying things, believing things. Believe the truth. Believe what he tells you to do. And then obey it. Walk in the truth. That's thinking positive. But how can you say, oh, I believe I'm healed, I believe this and I believe that, when you someone come up to you and tell you, oh no, well, you know how it is, and give you some line, give you some stuff, and try to hinder you, your thinking matter, and tell you some stuff and get your mind set off on the wrong way. In other words, in the wrong way is like doubt, set up doubt. Because he already said before, if you speak to this mountain, if you have the faith the size of a mustard seed, small seed, you can speak to this mountain and it would go away. In other words, no problem. Those issues, the circumstance, situation will go away. And that's what we need to be. That's what we need to be in that place to think these things. Before you say things, think before you speak. And that's what we said, positive thinking. Okay, we could tell you a whole lot of different things, you know what I mean? Um, Law of attraction, visualization, all that's good. All that's good. But what do we do? What do we know about? What are we familiar with? Attitudes. Attitudes. Not the toxic. And we've been having so much toxic attitude, so many bad attitudes. When you have bad attitudes, the toxic attitude, it leads into behaviors. Believing in behavior. Next thing you know, you have an addiction coming up. And everything is going all bad, all rumbling something and up and down and in and out, stuff. So get your mind in the right way. Get your mind in a positive way. That's why we said positive thinking. Okay, so we had this course, not say a course, but someone brought up a message a long time ago, right? Oh, positive thinking. Ooh, we don't need to be positive thinking no more. Yes, you do. If you don't think positive, then that means you're thinking negative. If you're thinking negative, nothing will ever get done in the right way. How you expect to get close to the Lord and your mind is in a negative situation? And well, why are you going to be positive thinking? Because that's motivation. Okay, it's motivation, it's inspiration, all right. But are you putting the right thing in perspective of your motivation, of your inspiration? You was able to set your mind on the things up above where Christ is. Positive thinking. Set your mind. What do you do with your mind? You think with your mind. That's why we should think about those things up above where Christ is. Well, what is Christ? What he does? Okay? Truth. Stop telling lies. Stop the garbage. Stop the BS. The barnyard mentality. Stop all of the false, how you call it, people say something of false accusers of other people. Stop this thing about well, you know, those narcissistic behaviors and stuff. Stop being doubtful. Then you say we're supposed to forgive. Unforgiveness has been a bad said. Where do you get unforgiveness from? Your mind. So instead of having a negative mindset about forgiveness, have a positive thing about forgiveness. Go ahead on and forgive someone. That's thinking positive. Forgive them. Let it go. And not only say let it go, but stop holding on to it in the back of your mind. And this is what happened too many times. We hold on to stuff. Oh well, I forgave you. I forgive you. I told you I forgave you. Now, right away, you just got upset, frustrated, up, and and hyper about it. No, I forgive you, my brother. I forgive you, my sister. Everything's cool. Either forgive me. Everything's cool. Everything's good. I appreciate it. All right. But you can be angry. You can be upset. But then it said, don't be angry for no reason. You know, what I mean, too many times we get mad, we get upset about things, and it has nothing to do with what we're doing. But then again, we have to be concerned about different things that's happening around us. Be concerned, be observant to all the stuff that's been happening in the world, all this chaos, confusion, and everything. What are we thinking about? Oh, we said that, okay, I'm concerned about uh, violence. I'm concerned about people hurting each other. I'm concerned about uh, women getting missing. I'm concerned about little children being hurt and abused and everything. I'm concerned about it. Then what are you doing? What are you doing? Because if you had a negative mindset, you just let it go. Okay, I saw it, I looked at it, and it's gone. I ain't got nothing to do with it. No. But when you have a positive mindset, when you set your mind on things above, you have compassion. You have compassion. You have empathy. Ah, you have consideration. All this stuff for others. And then what do? You speak on these things. And that's why we speak to the Lord. That's why half our prayers are not being answered. The prayers not even being heard. When the Lord said, I never knew you. Never, never. He said, never knew you. Not, I don't know you. I never knew you because all the time in life, you've been operating in a mechanical way. You've been operating because you have a gift. And that's what happened too many times. We have a gift. And the gift was given to us before birth even. But then we expound on the gift because the gift is good. The gift is from God. Yes, yes, yes. He can do things. But what's behind that gift? Where's your mindset behind the gift? Are you thinking about helping people? Are you thinking about using your gift for the glory of the Most High God? Are you using your gift for your own pocketbook, your own uh, building up? Are you using your gift to satisfy your flesh, your ego, your disposition. You using your gift uh, for advancement in life. Oh, for the lust, for the corruption, to overuse and misuse others. But it's still a gift. And where the gift come from? The Almighty. So God is not going to tell me, well, I gave you a gift and you got to use your gift. You got to use your gift. Yeah, you should use your gift for the glory of God. But God ain't going to make you do anything. He not. But hey, behold, that last day, that last breath, the eyes closed, the last time. Hey, where you gonna be? In spirit, your soul is gonna stand before a place. And now you have to give account. Aha. Now it's gonna come back to you. Karma, 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 people. Think about these things. So while we're here today, at any time, think good things. If you believe these things, if you believe good things, it said, out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. The heart is connected with your mindset. So think about these things. Think about those things as not as though they are. See the end. See the end now before it starts to be starting. Don't just wait. Don't just keep doubting. Don't just keep, oh well, and I don't know this and that and other. No, I am this. I am healed. I am delivered. I am a child. I am a good person. Now, just not being a good person, but hey, I do believe. Where's your faith? See, when you have a negative attitude, negative mindset, your faith is like gone to the wind. How can you say, I can believe these things and I can speak on these things and I can believe that these things are going to come to pass because I have the right way of thinking about them? My mind has been renewed. My mind has been transformed. My mind is healed. My mind is clean. Taking all those thoughts captive to obey Christ. I don't have this bad mindset as I had before. And then when the mindset started coming up into the mess, those things started coming back because the devil's gonna keep shooting. Devil, the devil has an AK-47. I don't care what nobody say. He got more than one bullet, and he will use them. He will use a clip and a half and two clips if you get it. So that's why we have to, by all means, think positive. Think on these things that are not as though they are. Speak on these things. Speak the goodness. Speak the glory. And then speak. How you say, if whatever we bind on earth will be bound in heaven, whatever we loose in heaven We'll be loose on earth, be loose in heaven. So we can do these things. We've got to speak it. When you speak it, you have to believe it. And when you believe it, then you're positive about it. Don't just say, oh, I wish this and I wish that. No. But say it as it is done already. Say it as if it's done already. So we have behavioral signs, behavior this and behavior that. So anyway, when we come up with some things that says negative behaviors, and that's what we do today. When you want we're doing our work on husbands, right? Being a good husband, speaking those positive things for positive behaviors. Well, we sometimes you in negative behaviors. That's when we just say a regular husband, a regular person, a regular leader. Don't be a regular leader. Don't be a regular husband. Be a good husband. Be a good leader. Be an outstanding leader, an outstanding person, a godly person. That's outstanding. Ain't no such thing as walking around hee-hawing and humming. No, okay, you can hum good, but there's a time when you got to put your hand to the plow. There's a time when you got to do what you got to do. Go out into the vineyard, start to plucking them grapes, right? Trimming those trees, pruning those trees. It's more than just sitting around under the shade tree. That's what life is about. What did you do in this earth? What are you doing in this earth? Are you doing things that's a positive? Are you doing things that are negative? Are you just doing nothing? Holding, getting by? Well, I did my little 10% and I gave my little 10%, and now I'm going out and have some fun. See, your mindset is already gone. So when you have your transformation, it builds up your character, builds up your body, builds up your strength, builds up your integrity to make you a stronger person, better, stronger, wiser. Yes. So think positive, wonderful people. And by the way, when you think positive, it's just like being a good leader, a good husband, a good provider, someone that's in charge, to say that, hey, I can do this. I will, I must. Use those affirmations. Use them. Talk about them. Speak on them. And then we can come to a better place. You start to see a change in your place, a change in your body, a change in your mindset, a change in your spirit, a change in the glory, a change in the way you walk, in the way you talk, in the way you act. So keep the mindset, keep the positive going. Don't be in that place where listen to anybody and everyone. If you listen to them, you hear them, then judge. Yeah, you can judge. Are you telling a lie? Are you telling the truth? And if you're telling a lie, hey, stay away from, get away from. Well, they say, well, judge ye not. Okay, don't judge. Don't just walk up to somebody, oh, well, you this and you that, the other, because you heard some gossip about them. If you don't know the truth about them, keep your mouth closed. And if you know the truth about it, there's a way of kindness, there's a way of gentleness, there's a way of wisdom that you can speak to people and get them to talk, get them to speak things, and get them to confess their own thing, and get them to see the light. And that's what we're supposed to do. That's why we have a better mindset. That's why we have a renewed mindset, a transformed mindset. So with that in mind, wonderful people, we're going to bring this to you again because it's too much in one time. I'm not here to judge or to put things on you too fast. But anyway, we're going to do this again. In fact, how about let's do it tomorrow, Wednesday. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor. Join us. All right? On Wednesday night, tomorrow night, we should talk about this in a part two situation. And we're grateful that we're able to do that today. And I thank you for joining us. I thank you for being here for us and with us. All right now. and always for the kindness and the goodness and the glory of the Most High God. Yes, put your mind in that place. Set your mind above where Christ is. Set your mind on peace. Set your mind on goodness. Set your mind on righteousness. Set your mind on, on the truth that is. Set your mind, yes, on love. Oh, always. Everything you do be done in love. Okay? So with that in mind, thank you. And like I say, go to our website and download being a good husband. I know that you don't want somebody to come into your life, aggravate your life, frustrate your life, discourage your life, and then leave you hanging, leave you empty, leave you in that place of down and heartache, pain, and degradation. No. Have someone to be with you, to grow with you, and then to grow together as one flesh. And that's what we want. That's what we're trying to get at. We have those 18 behaviors, 19 behaviors. Yeah, that's 19. And unforgiveness is one of them. Impatient is another one. The lack of um, uh, communication is number one, even. And it's and like I said, and the rest of them, we're going to talk about these things, discuss them each and every time we come on. We have to discuss them because see, there has to be a change in the lives of each and every one of us. We can't be man staying in the darkness. All right now. So with that in mind, wonderful people, thank you, thank you, thank you. Bless you, and hope to see you soon and very soon. And peace and grace. And you know what? Do me a favor. Share this out, let me know. But also, I need your personal prayers to say, thank God for this computer acting right for the last 4 days of the road. Glory to the Most High God. Yes, yes, yes. Hallelujah. Yes, I am. All right, now. Blessing and all. Peace and grace. Bye now. And thanks for joining us again and again. All right, now.